Okay, so in this tutorial, what I wanted to go over was just how to set up a camera and a target, because I know some folks are having trouble actually getting the shot that they want into their model after they've trimmed it. So you'll remember from the last tutorial, this is just the trimmed model, section perspective. And I'm going to just now set up a camera and a target. So I want the camera and the target to sort of mimic the view of just one person. So I'm gonna make a person. I'm gonna choose maybe that's this box cylinder thing. Actually, I'm gonna be organized. I'm gonna make a new layer. I'm gonna call it person. And let's make it here. Let's just make it blue. Let's make it this orange color. I'm gonna hop onto my person layer and I'm just gonna try making a little figure right here. Right? It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just gonna make a box that's about, I don't know, 12 inches by 12 inches, and the height's the important thing, right? So let's just say this is somebody who's 5'5", right? So 5'5", and our great imperial system is 65 inches high. So there's my person, 5'5" person. Now, where do I want this person? Well, I'm gonna go into top view now. So right here, we're gonna go into the top view. This is my person, there's my model. Let's see, maybe I want to position them somewhere over. Let's go back and look at see what I'm doing in all four views while I'm moving stuff around. All right, sometimes it's nice to have both of these open at the same time. I'm gonna move it in top view, but I'm gonna keep an eye on the perspective view over here to see where I'm going. Move it back a little, move this person back a little bit more. We can play around with that. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a camera and a target. I'm just gonna make that in the same layer here. Before I do that, I'm gonna make a vision line. So I'm gonna type in my P-line command, go back into top view. I see my person over here. Let's see. So I want to go from the top of this person's head, right? I mean, obviously your eyes aren't on the top of your head, but at, 5'5", maybe you'd be better off if they were. So I'm just gonna go from right here, there, top of the head. Now I'm gonna go back into top view, and let's just say I want to look straight on into here. And so there's 5'5" person kind of looking directly into my project. Now what I'm going to try and do is create a camera and a view, and I'm doing this all in the same person layer here because maybe I'll switch this stuff off later. So I'm going to go into my perspective view, and I'm going to now, and again, interface might be different because I'm on a Mac, but I'm going to go over to, let's see, where are we at here? I'm going to open up my viewport properties. Right? If it wasn't open, all you got to do is type in, hold on a second here. All you got to do is type in viewport properties and it should come up. And then I got this little widget thing down here. And so I'm gonna, it might be in a different place for you, but I am going to make this a little, so you can see it, and it says place camera and target down here. So I'm gonna select that. And then I'm gonna place the camera. It's seeing over here, it's saying new camera location. And I'm just gonna select the top of the head right here. And now it's asking for a new target location. I'm just gonna go right to the end of our vision point. And I'll just do it in top view as well. You can do it. You can see it selecting the same point. There. Now, this is a new view that we got. I'm immediately going to, let's see if I like it. First, let's save it. So I open up my named views panel and I go new. I'm going to call this person 1. I always like to do my spin around and then type in person 1 here. Okay, this is my person 1 view. I don't know if I'm okay with it or not, right? I'm going to go over here to viewport, change the lens length. Bring it down to 15 maybe. Now we're kind of out of the model. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, let's just test this out. Okay, so I'm at 15. What I gotta do here, and I don't know if there's a workaround for this, is now that I've moved it, right? If I go back to person 1, it's gonna be back out there again with the old lens length and everything. So I gotta, basically, I'm gonna change the lens length again, make it 15. Then I'm just going to shuffle it over here, move it up a little bit. And now I'm gonna save it as something else. Let's see if I could. Okay, I'm gonna call it person 2, like this one better. Right, and so now even if I go to the old person 1, I can type in person 2, I go to person 2, we're right there. Okay, now I'm just gonna do a quick make 2D of this and then end the tutorial. So I'm gonna go over here. And let's see what happens. Some bits are missing, right? So select from right to left. I think I got everything. Let's do a make 2D. I'm not gonna keep the hidden lines for now. I think you should normally, but to make things less confusing, I just want to shut them off, maintain the source layers for now. I didn't keep the hidden lines only because I wanted to make a quick point after this, which was, let's go to our make 2D, zoom selected, it's over here, let's move it to some place where it is not. Right, so here it is. And before I close, one thing that could be helpful for folks is if you just take, you know, you can occasionally do this. You can take your drawing, you can select it, and then if you go over here to object properties, and then that should open up your object properties panel. You can go over here to where it says display color, and you can just change the display color to, you can just change the display color to custom and then black, right? Just so you can start to get an idea of what your drawing might look like. Now I feel like a bunch of things are shut off here, so it's not that helpful, but and I'm gonna undo this, but it's something that you can undo and redo just quickly to check and see what your drawing might be starting to look like. This is just like a quick trick, but again, I'm gonna undo it because I prefer to have the layers all organized. Okay, that's the end of this tutorial. In the next one, I'm gonna think about you know, working with this in Illustrator and Photoshop, kind of like we showed in a couple classes ago. All right, thank you.